Jamaica has a prime minister who remains under investigation for the serious corruption offense of illicit enrichment.
Hell no, to the no, 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 yeah, to the no.
And Mark Golding set it up, guys. And Mark Golding is trying to take people money in Jamaica.
And whose annual statutory declarations for 2021 onwards still cannot be certified.
I eat out my belly.
By the country's Integrity Commission.
Mr. Chairman.
Now that we have satisfied the
That is all. That is the regards that all I have for the Jamaican people.
Put your head beside the bell. PNP, me now vote because Andrew is the best in Jamaica.
I challenged the business community to set up a civic committee, and it's called a civic committee, but I made sure that it is full of PNP people because we have an agenda.
God Almighty.
I've got a quick question for the supporters of the PNP. And the question is, I note with interest that you defend the Integrity Commission. You say that they are not corrupt and they are not politically inclined. However, on the other hand, you have separated the director of corruption prosecution, that is also a part of the IC, and you have separated her and to say that she's corrupt and she is political. However, the other members aren't. And the reason you're saying she's corrupt and she's politically aligned is because she has determined that the Prime Minister, whatever charges the DI and the Integrity Commission want to have laid against Andrew Holness, and she's saying that there really is no evidence. There are no evidence to drive the claim or to take it to court, the charge. So you're saying that she is politically aligned. She's a Labourite.
A common defense mechanism we engage in is denial. This is whenever we refuse to accept reality because it is uncomfortable.
Everybody tired of PNP. Everybody tired of PNP. Even PNP tired of PNP.
She's corrupt. So I've got a quick question for you. If she based the decision not to charge Andrew Holness on the fact that she is politically aligned, is the international forensic auditing investigator also politically aligned? Because the Integrity Commission, when they couldn't find anything to charge the PM with, they did not go to procure the service of a local.
No, man. So this is it. Since read my response, right? Yes, man. So no, man. So this is it. Since no, I don't need the protection of the House, you know, because I can publish it because it's not libelous. And this says no. Senator the Honorable Tom Tavares-Finson, President of the Senate. Message for International Anti-Corruption Day. Theme: Uniting the Youth Against Corruption, Shaping Tomorrow's Integrity. This is what the Integrity Commission has deemed libelous. Corruption is not only inimical to the moral consciousness of a nation, but the scourge has practical adverse consequences for the development agenda of any society. Good so far, right? Therefore, it is good that we are again observing International Anti-Corruption Day. I encourage all Jamaicans to become agents of positive change by taking a strong stance against corruption. It is encouraging that the government of Jamaica has passed several laws, including the Integrity Commission Act, in order to strongly support the anti-corruption fight. However, it is disappointing that the Integrity Commission in its current dispensation is perceived across major sections of the Jamaican society as having lost credibility. The slow rate of addressing matters which come before the Commission, the slow rate of addressing matters which come before the Commission, anti-government comments by the Commission's Executive Director, inflammatory and puerile remarks by the Integrity Commission's Chairman, and the police revelation that a senior director of the Commission, who reportedly habitually transported wads of cash, refused to cooperate with the criminal investigations.
And right now, my feet got a testimony. Hey, he has done great things.
Where he was allegedly robbed, have dealt a near mortal blow to the credibility of the Commission.
People of Jamaica, put your head beside the bell.
It would be a significant boost to the perceived fairness and the anti-corruption fight in Jamaica should the current composition of the Integrity Commission be reconstructed. So you see, there is nothing libelous about that. And I don't feel that I should have been gagged, because I was gagged, you know. I don't feel that I should have been gagged by the Integrity Commission, if I can use Senator Brown's favorite phrase. I will not be gagged. And it is in the interest of democracy that my statement be placed on the record of the society.
Forensic auditor, they instead went overseas to someone, employed that person in secret. That person went through the Prime Minister's finance or financial accounts. And I'm telling you, as an auditor myself, and as someone who have worked as an auditor, that forensic auditor really and truly went through every single thing for the PM. He did, or she did, because that's what forensic means. It means you are going to use every resources. It means you are going to do every single thing. You are going to go through every single thing, line by line by line. Every single transaction, every single charge, every single transfer. Everything, line by line, to see if something is amiss. They procured the services of that person in secrecy, paid that person millions of tax-paying dollars, and after 6 months of that person basically ripping apart the life of this man, and this man wasn't even aware that this was being taking place with his life. And that forensic investigator internationally said no. Based on what he sees, there is nothing that would put the Prime Minister under any charging.
People of Jamaica, put your head beside the bell.
Nothing backs up charging the Prime Minister. He wasn't able to find evidence to say charge the Prime Minister. Nothing. So what is it then? Is that international forensic auditing investigator also politically aligned?
Put your head beside the bill.
Is he or she also corrupt? Because if that person, remember, that person is quite possibly brighter than the director of investigation. Because if the director of investigation didn't have the confidence in himself to put forward what he has found, and he had to go and procure the services and pay this person millions of dollars, what does that say to you?
Me didn't have to be a labor right. Me didn't have to be a labor right. Look here. Then me could have never be a labor right. Jesus Christ, man. God would have seen me. God would have seen me.
Why is it that we are so short-sighted? Why is it that we lack critical thinking? Why is the Jamaican people so dependent on people thinking for them? Why is it that we have to show just how inept we are as a people? Why is it that when we hear something, we can't research it ourselves? And keep in mind, when I say Andrew Holness did not know his life was being picked apart, the report the commission put out tells us Andrew Holness only knew of this on August 18. On August 17, Andrew Holness told Jamaica that he wasn't aware of himself or anyone else under investigation in his administration. The next day, August 18, the Integrity Commissioners rushed to send a notice to his lawyers to say that he's under investigation for illicit enrichment.
God Almighty.
What does that tell you?
Cannot be trusted.
I tell you.
Put your head beside the bill.
It is so sad that because of political blindness, because of political die-heartedness, you people are willing to accept any means of power. Any means of power as long as your party go back in power.
As a member of parliament for a rural constituency, St. Catherine Northeastern, that struggles with water distribution, we think of last year, how the people agonized getting water into their pipes, how we didn't have much trucking of water, how we have issues with garbage collection, how we have issues with the fixing of the parish council roads, how we have issues with the lack of street light. For this to happen to public funds? No, we need answers. And this, as I mentioned before, is proven to be true. They need to come down after the app.
I could never go to the extent of destroying someone's life in order to gain power. And if that is who we are as a country, we are in trouble. I have never seen this level of cynicism in Jamaica. The 70s was riddled with political violence. The 80s, even the 90s. I've never seen these sinister acts, not even when Manley and Siaga was going at it. I did not see it when PJ and Siaga was going at it. I didn't see it when Bruce Golding and Portia was going at it. I did not see it when Portia and Andrew Holness was going at it. You know when this started? It started in 2016 when Peter Phillips started going at Andrew Holness' house, and he had to come and lay bare his finance then and how he's financing his house. He had to show how much loans he was taking from how much different institution in order to fund his home.
God Almighty.
He had to show how much lines of credit that was afforded to him because of the job that his wife has done as a real estate broker. He had to lay bare his finance, and it started then. But I've noticed that since the movement of Peter Phillips, that's his name, yes? And these three persons that is now leading the PNP, they have taken political disgustingness to a different level. It has an air of sinisterness about it.
I believe in Steve. God, that little shenanigans and things were going on before. That cut out now. A real man is here.
There is an air of sinister that is happening in the political atmosphere in Jamaica. And it's something that we should be very afraid for, because if these people are willing to go to the level to destroy someone's life, what would they do to you, the layman? What would they do to your wife, your sons, your daughters, your husbands, your mother, your father? Look at what they have done to Andrew Holness' mother and father.
I challenged the business community to set up a civic committee. And it's called a civic committee, but I made sure that it is full of PNP people, because we have an agenda.
You're getting... I can understand.
Remove politics out of it. Andrew Holness' name is not even in his mother's bank account anymore, because their own report says that the period 2021 or 17, wherever, that they can't show that Andrew Holness' name is in the account and that his mother is the owner of the account. They can't show Andrew Holness as a giant owner of the account, but they can show that his mother is the owner. And they have Andrew Holness' mother information out there for people to scrutinize. I'm telling you, you people need to be very afraid. But back to the question. Seeing as you're saying the Director of Corruption Prosecution, the Jamaican woman, because only woman don't have strength for. Seeing as Una said the woman politically aligned, what Una they say about the international forensic auditor? Politically aligned too? Why he or she didn't find Andrew Holness liable for anything?
People of Jamaica, put your head beside the bell. PNP, me now vote because Andrew Holness are the best in Jamaica.